But Bernie Sanders came out this morning or yesterday afternoon, and I want y'all to hear a little bit of what he said.
I ran in 16. I ran against Hillary Clinton, and I ran in 20.
Yeah, I remember, and I felt like you didn't get treated fairly, to be honest with you.
And that's what happens when you take on the establishment. So what happened is we won the first 3 primaries, and then the establishment got very, very nervous, and there were a whole lot of candidates in the Democratic primary, and they said, hey, be a good idea if you all dropped out, let Joe Biden be the one candidate. People rallied around him.
And do they call? Is there a call that you get, and it's like you're not going to move forward? Is it just like news articles? Like how does the establishment?
Well, what happens is I won the popular vote in Iowa. I won the New Hampshire primary. I won the Nevada primary, and those were the first 3. And then front pages of the New York Times, Democratic establishment very nervous. Bernie Sanders could win the whole. We were doing very well in the polls, and I think behind the scenes, people thought there were like 15 different candidates. And they were splitting up the vote, and that's how I was not necessarily getting over 50%. I was getting more than other people, so I was on the way to victory. And they said, look, Bernie shouldn't be the candidate for a variety of reasons. We don't want him the candidate, drop out. And then on one day, a lot of people, 1 or 2 days, a lot of people dropped out. It was Joe Biden and me, and Joe had a lot of support, and all these people came behind him.
And do you think that our election...
Okay. What he's saying is true. Okay.
Day late and a dollar short.
Exactly. Get off the stage. See, you didn't have to give into the establishment in 2016. You did. You didn't have to give into the establishment in 2020, but you did.
And what they give you, Bernie?
It doesn't look like much because you look like a bum right now. So, dude, it's spilt milk for you right now. Stop whining. This should have came out in some type of interview when it happened, so that people could see exactly what the Democrat Party was all about back then.
Are you watching RFK?
Exactly.
RFK just told Kamala Harris he'll give her his endorsement if she gives him a job.
And then he turned around and called out the campaign because he didn't get his job.
I'm not taking your call.
And basically...
we broke this down before, though. 2016 should have been the break the establishment year. Trump and Bernie have radically different approaches, but both were outsider candidates. And that should have been the presidential election. But they came in, they offered Bernie the book deal to not cause trouble, and now Bernie's multimillionaire.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to the whole thing because I was like, really? Seriously? You want to bring that up now? Oh, well, okay. Well, guess what? You probably didn't get a speaking slot in this year. Oh, that's probably why it is. That's what it is. I mean, dude was a meme. You remember that? He was a meme. He was sitting on the White House steps or something in a coat and in a chair. And they cropped out everything. And yeah, whatever, Bernie. I'm not trying to defend the Democrats or whatnot, but I am saying that crying about it 8 years later, that's not helping nobody. You got paid. You got your duckies. Your bank account got filled with whatever you got, or you got your yacht, because y'all shut down the whole college. Y'all bankrupt the whole college.
Got a mansion or a house, some kind of a home.
And look, and then they blamed Trump. They blamed Trump for going after Bernie's wife for the bankruptcy of the college. And then when you look beyond the milk and cranny of it, that happened under Obama. The FBI checked Bernie under Obama and then came up with the bankruptcy thing.
Mike Lindell here, and like you, I see our country being destroyed daily. we face massive economic issues. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, there are people in power who threaten the values that have made our country great. Well, I've been a believer in gold and silver for a long time, and I've searched for years for a partner that shares my values. Well, Genesis Gold Group showed me how easy it is to protect your IRA, 401k, or your retirement with gold and silver. Their faith-driven approach to service and stewardship is one that stands out from the rest.
To get your free definitive gold guide and get started learning more about investing in gold and protecting your retirement from uncertain times, visit treasureandtrust.com now. Fill out the basic contact form and a member of the team will be in touch. Again, that's treasureandtrust.com or call 855-625-7760.